Hey guys, Romie here, so please like, comment, subscribe. This is my review for Star Season 2, Episode 4. It ain't over. So, the show starts off with where it left off. Brody's back, i.e. Star's biological father. Yes, but Star's biological father's there, and he's like, you know what, I apologize. I'm here to make up for lost time. Star said, you essentially left me when I was 4 years old with her mom having a needle stuck in her arm, ODing. He ran out because he was afraid. He was afraid, and he was also high himself. Carlotta had that look of, I'm going to fight you. Brody said, look, I'm going to stay here. I want to be here for my daughter. Trust and believe. You also have some things you should feel guilty for yourself. I'm thinking, oh Lord, here we go. What did Oh, nope. What did Carlotta do? Now, we see Alex. She's there with Derek. And their whole conundrum this episode is the fact that Derek hasn't left the house. He just goes to get his therapy. And aside from that, he doesn't leave the house. Alex is kind of over it because she's like, look, you used to go and be a social warrior, justice warrior. Now you're a couch potato. I understand why, but enough is enough. You need to go out there and do some work. Derek finds Alex's, we're going to call it a shopping habit. I said, how is someone kicked out? No, how does someone leave home but still have unlimited access to their money but acts like they don't have any money? See, it's the biggest conundrum. I'll never understand how that works. So essentially, if the money goes towards your group, you won't do stuff for your group. But if the money's just for, because that's the weird thing, she can go and buy. Simone's a little bit over it because her roommate, remember, she didn't actually take the pills, but she was suicidal, so Simone stayed up all night to make sure she was good. The roommate said, look, you need to go because don't you have somewhere to be, Hollywood? Don't you? Don't you? High Hill's back, and he has a trailer. He's parked the trailer out in Carlotta's yard. I said, no, he did not. Yes, he did. So Bruce and Cotton are looking at him like, what's wrong with you? Are you fiending? What's good? He said, look, I just need some help. I just need a chance. He said, everyone is giving you a chance, especially the fact that you went and pretend like you were dead and I didn't know, and now you're just trying to come back now like everything's great, everything's gravy. Really? We see that the record head, what's her name? I'm just going to call her Ileana. That's my name for her. Remember that. So Ileana, she wants to go and hire, well, sign Kiki Palmer. I said, oh my God, this is perfect. Because Kiki is a character. Kiki is a character. She is a character, and she would fit perfectly on here. I know she's doing Scream, but I said, yep, that's the right person. Yep. So then, and she can sing. Yep. So her name is Gigi on the show. They're going to do whatever it takes to get her. Whatever it takes. They need a big name to sign with them. So now we see the girls, they're training. Well, they want to, but Ileana wants them to go make sure that their wardrobe is presentable. The stylist is just trying to do his job, and Star basically tries to chew him out. And Carlotta said, all right, come over here, little girl. You need to talk to your father or dead it. You can't go and blow up on everyone. It's not everyone else's fault, Star. It's not. So the girls, they get dressed. I looked at them like, no. Because I said, that's not them. It's not them. We see that Paris Jackson has reprised her role. And the crazy thing is, she is working closely with Ileana because they're going to go and craft these girls' look. Ileana has this big, party to try and get Gigi on board, and it was just like Star was not having it that day. Star looked at Paris and said, look, yeah, you got one more time to call me ghetto, ratchet, hood, whatever. She goes, leaps for her, starts punching her, then starts choking her out. And here I am, I'm like, Star, what are you doing? And then I started to laugh. I said, what's wrong with me? Why am I laughing? I was doing the same thing that Alex and Simone were doing. Carlotta got them off. And Ileana's just like, congratulations. Now you have nothing. Now you have nothing. I'm going to figure out some way to make sure that you guys don't get very far. So now that the girls are outside, Simone and Alex go back in. Carlotta talks to Star and says, again, look, you need to get together. You need to go and confront your father, say whatever you need to say, and leave it at the door. Noah Luke James, is performing in the studio, and Alex comes in. Alex wants to go, because she's the producer of the group, and he didn't believe it. Was like, oh, you are? Are you sure? And she said, yeah, definitely. He's working on this song, and she's like, okay, so that one over there, well, it was all right, but you need to go and fix this and that. He said, what? So then they go and they do this impromptu part. I said, are we getting live vocals? We getting live vocals? That's all we really wanted. I said, this is nice. This is nice. It was nice. It was. And then to top it all off, he says, oh, can you just come in the booth so that we can record this? I'm thinking, I get you're all on the same label, but I'm like, this is gonna come. So first Star, and now he's working down the list. He's basically just gonna go have all the background vocals. He's probably gonna flush them out, go and sing over them himself, come out with a bomb EP, and then not get the credit. Watch, it's gonna be something shaky, shifty and shaky. I don't trust him. I don't trust him at all. Derek's grandma comes in, says he needs to get out of the house, he needs to do something. Alex is right. Why are you in here not being productive? And I forgot what he said that was disrespectful. What I do know is that she slapped him because he talked back first. But secondly, she was looking at him and say, how dare you? How dare you go and act like you have the opportunity to still be a part of the world? There's other people out there that they don't just lose their legs, lose their ability to walk. They lose their lives, your own family members. So I'm not going to stand here and watch you act like that and watch you just become nothing. I refuse. It's not going to happen. No. Carlotta talks to Brody, and that's when Brody essentially lays it in, because Carlotta said, look, you need to go. You left those girls alone. Their lives went to hell afterwards. And I get it. He's probably one of those people where their lives will have been tragic with him in it. But at least him being somewhat in it would have been helpful. They would have had someone at least say, this happened to me in this home. This happened to me in that home. But maybe it would have inspired him to get himself together sooner rather than later, instead of him looking like an opportunist. Anyway, he goes and lays it in on Carlotta that, look, you also played a part in Mary's departure. So don't act like this is all on me. High Hill was trying to call all these record executives. No one was calling him back. And so then we hear his nephew's song, you know, the beat. I said, okay, this is a bop. This has potential. And he gets interrupted by Cotton because he was about to do some coke, and then Cotton comes in. It's like, really? Is this what we're doing right now? Okay, so, all right, come on, you guys, but she said, no, I'm not gonna do that with you. I'm not gonna do that with you. So she wanted to go and talk because her boyfriend is coming out of jail. She doesn't know how to feel about that. He said, don't worry, I got you. She goes, slaps the cocaine right off the table and said, look, both of us have to clean up our lives. I said, that's right, High Hill. This is coming from your daughter. Get it together, man. Get it together. And don't steal your nephew's beats. Please give him credit. Carlotta, she's going through it, and so the A&R comes and says, you know, I wanted to invite you out to something. And because I just know you're dealing with a lot right now, but don't give up. Don't give up. It ain't over. Star's trying to practice her choreography with Simone, and I said, so they're really milli rocking right now? That's it? Like, really? Anyway, that's when Star lets it be known that, look, Brody's back. Brody's back in town. Really? And yeah, he didn't say anything to Simone, so Simone feels a certain way because that was technically her stepfather. And Star said, look, he's nothing to us, so it doesn't even matter anyway. They were kicked out of the party, but Simone has the bright idea of, hello, when have you ever actually listened to anyone? You're right. Why don't we just go into the party ourselves? See? Brains. I told you were smart. Brains. So outside, they're going and getting changed into their party dresses that they're originally going to wear, and they have to keep hiding out because remember, they're not allowed to be there. Carlotta is back in church, and she feels a certain way because she didn't realize that's where they were going. The pastor comes over, and she's like, oh, I loved Mixed Harmony. You and Mary, you two had something special. It's like, yeah, you did. And Carlotta feels a certain way, not because of God, but just because of some people who call themselves God's people. Rightfully so, especially with that pastor who was trying to pray the I don't even know what to call it. Pray the disillusion and confusion out of Kat. That's how we'll phrase it. But, you know, she a little bit reluctantly goes in there. Mind you, at this point, back at the party, Paris has a neck brace. Ileana is just like, okay, where's Gigi? So then Gigi comes out, because originally Star said, look, we need to have all eyes on us. Gigi comes out. She has her platinum blonde hair. It's straight. She's wearing like a red boa. Again, this is Keke Palmer's character. She's being extra. All eyes are on her. Ileana's saying, now that's the Star. Star's now trying to figure out, okay, so how are we going to steal the spotlight from her? Ileana's father originally worked with Gigi, so I guess that was part of the problem, part of the issues going on there. But back at the church, we see a revelation with Carlotta, because the pastor's preaching, look, sometimes you need to go through the valley and deal with what you need to deal with, going back into that past so that you can move forward. And she was like, amen, amen. Ileana's having a hard time because Gigi isn't dumb. She knows that this woman's trying to court her. So Star, you know, big trouble. They get on stage, they start performing. Carlotta was asked to come up and do her testimony, and she was like, you know, I've been in the church a long time, but I really feel like I need to get this off my heart. I definitely have to go through some trials and tribulations, and so let things go and let God. So that's when they do a remix version of Hold On, A Change Is Coming. So in between the church versus the club. And I liked it. I really liked how they did it. You know, I always like the opportunity for Queen Latifah to go and sing. The ladies, they actually killed it. This was definitely a really well choreographed and shot performance for the girls. And it was really cool because even at the church scene, we saw that the choir was getting into it. Gigi loved the girls. When I say Gigi loved the girls, she loved Big Trouble. She said, you guys, you know, you have something, and that song and that arrangement, you did the dang thing. You really did. Ileana was pissed, but they had no choice. Since Gigi loves them, then it's just going to have to go and take it. She's going to have to go and take it for what it is. Simone sees her friend, and I noticed her earlier in the episode, her friend who she's bunked up with in juvie, she snuck out to go and see Miss Hollywood. Derek is at the convenience store, and there's this, like, what I'm going to assume Muslim. You know, she was in her garb, well, at least, you know, partially in her garb, covering her hair, her head. And these two white guys, they were like, oh, you need to go back essentially where you came from. And, you know, it was a weird combination of go back to where you came from, stop taking our jobs. I said, what? So then Derek, being the social warrior that he is, I almost said stood up. He stood up to these guys, and they pushed him. They're trash. They pushed him. She said, she got a baseball bat because she already knows these types, especially she has to be behind that counter in this neighborhood. Are you kidding me? So she has a baseball bat. She chased them out with the baseball bat, even though they were laughing. And Derek was so embarrassed, he just left. I said, Derek, you did what you were supposed to do. Ileana called her father and said, you know, I have Gigi here. The party's going really well. He said, well, did you secure the deal? Did you do this and that? And so it's essentially kind of like, well, no matter what you say or do, you're not good enough. Star's eavesdropping the whole time, and Star presses her like, oh, well, I guess we have a couple of things in common. Where are you doing? You need to go. Well, the thing is, you have daddy issues. She got daddy issues. And too bad if it wasn't for me and my girls, you wouldn't be able to go and do. No. I think I'm jumping ahead because she wants Star to go because Star always oversteps. If Star just chilled out and pretend to be nice, who knows what could have happened? But no, she was trying to press the issue like, trying to please everyone except for the one man in your life that you can't. I said, Star, don't do that. So the A&R guy gets cool points. Carlotta, divulges the fact that she knew that Mary was doing drugs and that she let her do it and enabled her because she needed Mary to go and get on that stage and perform. So she put her career before her best friend. That's deep. That's really deep. Really deep. I already told you that Gigi loves Big Trouble and essentially asked them, oh, so how do you feel about the label? They didn't really answer. They were like, well, let's go and talk about that over some, this is Alex, let's go and talk about that over some champagne. And Ileana knows that, oh, Lord, I really want to get rid of these girls, but I can't. Simone has a moment with her juvie bunk buddy. I said, it definitely has to be close to 10 by now. And her juvie bunk buddy's just like, well, we not that similar. Simone said, yeah, because even though my stepfather's in town, he didn't even call to let me know. So it's pretty messed up. But sometimes I just feel like alone and it's just like, oh, you're such a cornball. And just like I knew it, they kissed because I had a feeling Simone more so swaying that way than the way that Star would normally swing. And Carlotta popped up on them like, you better get your butt in this car. So while they're there at juvie, someone's like, how'd you find me? I have trackers, multiple trackers on your phone. Are you kidding me? And she looked at Simone and said, oh, you're high? We're not doing this. You're not going to be high. You're going to get yourself together. Why? Because no one cares about me. I'm just going to do whatever I want. No, and she said, first of all, your mother, you are just like your mother. And that's exactly why this time around I'm going to make sure that I watch you, that I'm going to make sure you become something bigger and better that I know you can be, because she could too. So then Simone was pissed. She went and broke the phone. I'm thinking, Carlotta's not going to get you a new one. And that's exactly what she said too. Star went over to Brody, and Brody took out this picture that Star made when she was little of her family, and Star started crying. And remember, I already told you that he was an addict too, so he needs to go and get himself together. But Star, because he's staying in the hotel, and she was just over it, so she ran back. Alex has a real conversation with Derek, and Derek lets it be known that I love you, I really do. I went outside, and I'm going to continue to be the social justice warrior. I'm going to continue doing it, but you need to tell me, what's this whole shopping addiction? Because I found these pearls of yours. I'm thinking, it's not what you think. It's not what you think. She uses sex to get out of it, obviously. And then Star goes and has sex with Noah, but you see that she's crying. I said, oh, God, that's just, wow. So please like, comment, subscribe. It's too much.